Ok, mo ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tí a lè. Mo ní Okay, nice to see you. Yeah, thank you. Please, manager. Kakọ̀ mú ẹ̀dá ní so something to láàrin àwọn crowd káwa náà máa gbé sókè láàrin àwọn crowd. Ìbòlẹ̀ fáàkì ìbòlẹ̀ ìfàtì.
Àgbẹ̀ leaflet wà lọ́wọ́ Mr.
Sticker ni àyà. So.
Against humanity and say loud and clear, we must stop here, we must stop now, we must stop everywhere in the world. For the rest of my life, something has to change today. Something has to change within our hearts, within our minds today to change the world. Because we can't go on this way. We can't go on in pain as human beings. We can't go on in pain, obsessed with others. Discussion to choose to be beside the aggressor never ends.
Okay, we're now on.
Oppression now. In all countries, stop oppression of police forces, armies, of arms dealers. Those who profiteer from war are the lowest of the line.
Wọ́n ní ká máa bọ̀ níwájú. All right. Gbẹ̀du. Okay, bí ọ̀run ò sí. No going back.
And the only way we can go forward is in that method of change. So I'm shaking it.
We're live now, Liverpool, Yoruba Nation now. Around posters, what are that? Around posters, okay? Yeah, you back.
It's the answer. It will always be the answer. So when they show you,
not
hate,
going back.
Show them love.
Emma, I drove by. Yes, Nigerian government, Magba. Yeah. Ẹ má block kíní ẹ yẹ ká wà lẹ́yìn ẹ. ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàtà wọn ti wọ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́ ó ti pọ̀ jù gbẹ̀dú nìyẹn gbẹ̀dú magazine kò pé méjì all the way from Bamia Ubanti. A wà níbẹ̀. Àwọn tó bá ń jókòó sílé tó bá náà fẹ́ dá sí kí lẹ máa bá ń sọ fún ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Sọ fún wa jẹ́ ìwọ̀n tó bá yá àti táwọn tó bá pa ìyá wọn tó pa àbá wọn tó máa gbòòrò wọn tó bá sùn wá jọ ìnìwà.
Ó máa yé wọn.
Sorry my brother, they said this picture is too much for the children.
Torí kí ni?
So they can understand the message if you have another one.
A máa lò ó ẹ̀rọ lọ́hùn. Ṣáwọn àwọn ọ̀rí wọ́n pààyàn nílé.
It's how we get shit. We don't have shit, we don't have anything. What I'm saying is how do we buy shit, all this Yoruba nation shit?
We are what? See the year. Over heritage.
Show you body.
Okay.
Sorry, they said we should take the picture down, and we say that is the message we want the world to see. But what they are saying is that all of the children around.
I got move children kúrò wájú. Message ta fẹ́ di ìbá lọ́dọ̀ nìyẹn. This is a killing happening in Nigeria.
Listen, I'm not disputing that, mate. I understand. But
but these are children being killed as well.
I know, and listen, I'm not disputing that at all. Honestly, the reason I've asked for it to go down is we've had just a couple of complaints from families with young children. That's it. So that's the reason I'm asking you to take it down. I'm not disputing anything about what's on it. All right. Thank you.
Tàbá tí ń lọ àgbésíta padà. Tàbá tí ń lọ àtúgbéjáde. Ẹ má dáhùn lóhùn tàbá tí ń lọ àtúgbéjáde padà. Wọ́n ń pa àwọn èèyàn, wọ́n sọ pé àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó ń pa nílé yẹn kọ́. All right then. Àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó ń pa nílé kọ́. Ọgbọ́n náà làwọn ti fi gbé jáde. No, we are going to. I'm a match pẹ̀lú wọn ni o. Who? Oh, is it got all the stuff? We're live in Liverpool now. Tabanika manager for now.
Wọ́n ní ká wà wájú pẹ̀lú bánà wa ni. Ó dà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ ká sún síwájú, ẹ ká wà níwájú. This is Koiki Media, we're live.
As a city to stand against it, to tell the council, to tell the mayor, to tell all of those decision makers wringing their hands and shaking their heads that we do not want this arms fair in Liverpool. They were elected to listen to the people, and today they are going to hear Scousers roar. They are going to hear us, and we are going to tell them that we are not having an arms fair in Liverpool.
Yoruba nation, not going back. We're live. Àti wà live, mo ti wà live o. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Oh yeah, come on. All right, come on. Mo sí lórí speaker. Mo gbọ́ yín. Àti gbé kúrò. I saw it later. All right, we're live now. All the way, Yoruba Nation now. And yes, I want the same, yeah.
Stop the killings in Nigeria.
Genocide is taking place in Nigeria. Genocide is happening in Nigeria. Stop the killings in Nigeria. Stop the killings in Palestine. Yeah. We're live now. This is a live. No going back.
And we have pensioners and we have people like me who went for the run and got sore leg. So keep the pace slow. We don't want to be racing. We don't want half of our group behind us and not able to catch up. Keep the pace slow. It's a marathon, not a race.
Once again, a very good morning. Sorry?
Liverpool says no! Liverpool says no!
Has to go!
Liverpool says no! Liverpool says no!
Killing in Nigeria.
Clicking wallet. Clicking wallet. Ewa behind post. Ewa behind it. Ewa behind. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Slow pace. Yoruba nation now. Yoruba nation now. Stop the killing in Nigeria. Stop the genocide in Nigeria. Stop the genocide in Nigeria. 1914 amalgamation is a 1999 amalgamation. Yoruba nation. Nigeria is a genocide is in. Buhari government is a terrorist. Buhari government is a 1914 amalgamation is a Yoruba nation. 1914 amalgamation is a APC government is a genocide is in. Nigeria is a free Yoruba. Referendum. Yoruba nation. Stop the killing. Once again, Buhari is a Nigeria is a genocide is in.
I am Nigerian. I don't think this is appropriate. I'm Yoruba too. This is something else.
It's not appropriate. So I want to appropriate.
Yeah, but this
is the same thing. In Palestine and all over the world, it's the same thing. So we must highlight it. Stop the killings. What's in Palestine? What's in Nigeria?
Stop the killing, please. Stop the
This is not the right place. The money provided the right place. Oríṣiríṣi. Ẹ máa tún wá lógo báyìí. Ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn lójoojúmọ́. Oríṣiríṣi la máa rí. Once again, Yoruba nation is not going back. 1914 amalgamation. This is Liverpool. This is Liverpool. And as you can see, Palestinians have been killed. Stop the arms fear. Stop the arms fear.
All what is happening in their country now out, and we join them what's happening in Nigeria. If you want to do your own rally, make your way to Unity if you live in London.
Your life.
As you see, I see my brother here going
Not going back.
Not going back.
Not going back. All the way from London.
All the way from London.
Liverpool live. A dark now to one Willie Casper. Then 1st of October is going to be a massive one in Trafalgar Square. Make sure you join us. October 4th, unload lower. New York, 14th and the 15th, total lockdown. When you are to see United Nations, make sure pay.
Buhari is a terrorist. He's the head of the bandit. He's the one killing. Britain, stop sending ammunition to Nigeria.
Stop selling ammunition to Nigeria.
Buhari is a bloodsucker. Buhari is a terrorist.
No going back. Yes. Once again, you're watching Koiki Media live all the way in Liverpool, where it's all happening. Yoruba nation now, no going back.
Buhari, you are a blood-sucking monster. You must go. Your time has come. In the name of God, you must go. By fire, by force, you must go.
We are here now at the Liverpool Arms Rally. We are taking our campaign onto the international platform. We are saying Nigeria, we are saying no more Nigeria. We are saying Yoruba nation now. No going back.
No going back.
Yoruba nation now. No going back. We will finish this campaign. We are saying Nigeria is a fraud. We do not want to be amalgamated anymore. We do not want to be amalgamated now.
Yoruba nation. I want to take a good picture.
Yoruba nation now. Buhari is a killer. Buhari is a terrorist. Let Nigeria now. Yoruba nation now. Yoruba nation now. Buhari is a killer. Buhari is a killer.
You're watching Koiki Media live in Liverpool. You're watching a live broadcast. You're watching a live broadcast all the way from Liverpool. Right now, Liverpool. Once again, you're watching a live broadcast You're watching a live broadcast. Yoruba Nation not going back. No, I'm good. I sit on it. No going back. No going back.
Terrorists, people. Two flags.
Careful. Rama, yes, ma'am.
We're halfway there, guys, so we're going to have to turn up the volume. I want to wake up everyone.
Good to see every one of you. I can take a selfie. Now, not going back.
Oh yes, now.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àṣẹ. Àṣẹ.
Gbogbo èyí tó jẹ́ kí ìṣùkú lánàá lórí ọkùnrin yẹn lórí Ọlájídé Sowore gbogbo yín ikú òjijì ló máa gbẹ̀yìn ní lórúkọ Jésù ọ̀pọ̀ ti jẹ́ tọ́lọ́run àlàyé gbogbo èyí tẹ́ ta ìjẹ́ ọkùnrin yẹn sílẹ̀ gbogbo èyí tẹ́ pa tẹ́fi dá ìyàwó rẹ̀ lórí tẹ́fi dá lóró àtàwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin ikú òjijì lẹ́ máa kú ọ̀pọ̀ ti jẹ́ tọ́lọ́run àlàyé gbogbo àwọn tó bá ti fẹ́ ipa ìdà tó fi pa ara gbogbo náà látara ní orúkọ Jésù bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ lórúkọ Jésù. Ara máa ní ní gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà lára. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n ní ìṣe. Thanks for coming.
That's okay. It's my pleasure.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh yes, good energy.
A lot of
Good energy. Yes. I just take picture.
Yoruba nation!
Now.
Yoruba nation!
Go! Go! Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity
This is very important. We need to keep doing this. We need to get our message out to the international world. We cannot keep it within Nigerian society. It is about time the whole world get to know what is going on in Nigeria. We are in Liverpool today. We are going to meet the Labour Party leader at Metropolitan place. To discuss about this, we're going to keep talking about freedom for our people, not for genocide.
In America next week, they're going to what is going to be there? They're going to bully him. I said, Buhari! Oh yeah! Buhari! Oh yeah! I'm going to go out and bully him and tell them to stop the killing and stop the so that's what we're doing here. We're not doing something but we're doing the right thing. We're fighting for our rights. Nothing but our rights, but our rights. Let's go with some.
It's been systematic.
We're watching a live broadcast from Liverpool. Shall we say?
Stop the arms fair! Liverpool, we can!
Once again in your life, Liverpool, Nigeria is a scam. Genocide is happening in every part of the world. Stop the Liverpool arms fair.
We're going on to Catherine Street, but we've only got half the road. So stay to the left, don't go to the right because the cars will be on the right, yeah? Are we all ready to go?
Yes!
Hear us, cool, let's go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! The arms fair's got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! The arms fair's got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! The arms fair's got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! The arms fair's got to go! Liverpool said no! The arms fair's got to go! Liverpool said no! The arms fair's got to go!
Everybody say
Liverpool said no! The arms fair's got to go! Liverpool said no! The arms fair's got to go!
Ṣẹ́rí pé wọ́n pa títì rẹ̀ fún wa. Ìlú òyìnbó dùn. Mo ní wọ́n pa títì rẹ̀ fún wa. Wọ́n pa títì rẹ̀ fún wa. Ṣẹ́rí wọ́n pa títì rẹ̀ fún wa.
Everyone stay left. Hey, hey!
Èmi ò rí o. Mo ò rí Sanwó-Olú o. Mo ò rí Commissioner for Police o. Wọ́n ti lo gbígbóná. Wọ́n ti kó gbígbóná fún wọn lọ. Ṣé láwọn ọmọ kéékèèké? Ṣé láwọn ọmọ sẹ́ẹ̀tì yìí? Yes! Tàbá ń sọ fún yín pé Nigeria is not a country. Ń dá wa lóhùn, right? Nigeria ò kì í ṣe ìlú sẹ́. Nigeria ò kì í ṣe ìlú. Yoruba nation now, no going back.
Right, let's go. When I say arms there, you stay out. Arms there.
Hands.
Arms there.
Out.
When I say arms there, you stay out.
Out.
Arms there.
Out.
When I say arms there, you stay out.
Out.
Arms there.
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 Out.
Liverpool, we care.
Yes.
Liverpool, we care.
Stop the arms fair.
Liverpool, we care.
Stop the arms fair.
Liverpool, we care.
Stop the arms fair.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The arms fair's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
No going back.
The arms fair's got to go.
This is how it is done.
1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your bloody wars. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the arms fair's got to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your bloody wars. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the arms fair's got to go. Let's go. Wow. No,
do there. We're live.
Well, when I say answer, you say
Out!
answer,
Out!
answer, out. When you say out, answer,
Out!
answer,
Out!
When I say answer, you say out,
Out!
answer,
Out!
answer, out. Are we moving again? Answer, answer, out, answer, out. Right, we're moving again. Just a little slower so that we stay together. So let's walk at like at a toddler's pace. A toddler that wants to look at every flag on the way and every caterpillar. So let's carry on.
Yoruba nation
1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your bloody war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the army, stop the hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your bloody war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the army, stop the hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your bloody war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the army, stop the hate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your bloody war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the army, stop the hate. Ho ho! The army, let's go! Hey hey! Ho ho! The army, let's go! Hey hey! Ho ho!
We're watching a live broadcast, Koiki Media, 11th of September 2021. Ṣé pé bàbá ń sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà ò kì í ṣe ìlú? This is the kind of country that works for everybody.
Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. Palestine will be free, free, free. Palestine, free, free. Palestine, free, free. Palestine. Okay, we need to stop at this junction. Free, free. Palestine, free, free. Palestine.
Bó ṣe ń bá wa fi mọ́tò bá ìtọ́ ọlọ́pàá, bó ṣe fi ń bá wa stop mọ́tò, bó bá jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ni ọlọ́pàá máa nà yín. A ní Nàìjíríà ò ṣiṣẹ́. Thank you very much, those of you that are watching us from around the globe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi crowd yẹn wọ̀nyí. Ṣẹ̀rí crowd yẹn. Ṣẹ̀rí crowd yẹn bó ṣe pọ̀. October 1st, ẹ make sure pé jáde kẹ́ wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Ọlọ́pàá ọ̀nà yàn níbí báyìí.
Kò ní ẹ rárá. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá
ọ̀nà yàn.
Kò ní ọ̀báyọ̀ lọ ṣe kọ́kọ́ fún yàn.
Ààrò gbígbóná, ààrí DSS.
Oyè sì ń bọ̀.
DSS ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn ọmọ wálẹ̀.
Oyè sì ń bọ̀.
Tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ wá rí ẹ, wọ́n ń charge àwọn èèyàn fún terrorism, whereas Gumi káàkiri.
Wọ́n charge fún terrorism.
Wọ́n charge.
Wọ́n ní ká ń sanwó fún àwọn èèyàn àwọn èèyàn tó gbé bọ́ wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn, wọ́n ṣáàjì wọn, ìbò tó lọ kó nílé lọ ń ṣáàjì.
Wow! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, no war! What is it good for?
Thank you very much, those of you that are watching us. We're live. Stop the Liverpool Arms Fair. Yoruba Nation now. The 1914 amalgamation is a fraud. 1999 amalgamation is a fraud. We want Yoruba Nation now.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Yoruba Nation now. Yoruba Nation now.
When I say out, I'll say out. When I say I'll say, you say out.
Out! Out!
I'll say
Out! Slow down. Slow down.
You say out. Answer out. Answer out. Answer out. To the final page, thanks, guys. Answer out. Answer out. Answer out. Ready out. Ready out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your bloody war. Yes, must go. Ready for the answer. Stop the hate. We don't want your bloody war. Stop the answer. Stop the hate. Ho. Hey. Ho ho.
Ẹ̀rọ ọlọ́pàá bọ́ ṣe ń gáìdì wọn. Ẹ̀rọ ọlọ́pàá bọ́ ṣe kó jáde. Take picture. Yes.
Yoruba nation.
Now.
Yoruba nation.
Now. 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 Now.
Yoruba nation. You say now. Yoruba nation.
Now.
Yoruba nation.
Now.
I say Yoruba nation. You say now. Yoruba nation.
Now.
Yoruba nation.
Now.
Yoruba nation.
Now.
Yoruba nation.
Now.
Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Palestine.
Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Yorubas. We're live in Liverpool. Right there is the Liverpool City College of Liverpool. This is Koiki Media live, the 11th. Yes, take a picture. I did a very good one. Yoruba nation not going back. Yoruba nation not going back. This is Koiki Media live. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n kì í nàyàn. Nàìjíríà lọ́lọ́pàá ti nàyàn, ọlọ́pàá nàyàn bí wáyé. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ mi wá. Wọ́n ti dọ̀mí gbóná, wọ́n ṣe ń ju tí ẹ̀gà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sáré.
Àwọn ọmọ kan sọ́bì. Ìlú wèrè, ìlú jágbajàgba. Àwọn ọmọ tó tó yín, sáré bá ṣe ń ṣe nísì. Nonsense country. Àdínú yẹn ọ̀gbádùn, ọlọ́pàá ìtẹ̀dọ̀ mi gbóná sí mi lára.
Ọ̀bọ̀gùn ni mọ́tò ẹ̀. Ọ̀bọ̀gùn ni mọ́tò ẹ̀.
Mo ní ìfúnpáde kan ni mo ní. Ó ní kí mo fi ṣe, mo ní mo fi tọ́jú ara mi ní. Ó ní kò wà láàbù. Ó ní kò wà láàbù. Ìlú jágbajàgba, ìlú tó ti àlákà.
Orí wọn ló tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bọ̀lú. Ó ti kojú ìbọn sí wa.
Sniper. Yeah, Great Britain is great. Classic. Live in Liverpool is Koiki Media, the 11th of September. What did you buy a block or no? 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 What did you buy a block or no?
What you buy a block or no? Sorry, ọ̀kadà tó gbóná.
Ibẹ̀ lẹ́ ń bọ̀.
Are we ready? Yes, we stop here.
Sherry, this is why we are saying October 1st. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà ká jáde. Tá a bá jáde, tá la fẹ́ yẹ kó wá bá wa ṣe. October 1st, kí gbogbo wa náà ká jáde. September 14th and 15th, 1 million march, New York. Ẹ jáde. Tá a bá jáde ní recognition pé Yorùbá nation tá a fẹ́ yẹn máa di publicity gidi fún wa. Lọ́mọ máa béèrè pé ẹ̀rí flag wa náà bó ṣe wà níwájú nísìn. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ pé ká jáde. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà ká jáde. Ṣẹ̀rẹ́ oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn tó ń jáde. Àwọn náà níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ní àwọn náà ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ má fi excuse sí à ń lọ síbi iṣẹ́ à ń ṣe kíní kan gbogbo yẹn excuse ni gbogbo yẹn. Koiki Media 11th of September 2021 ní Liverpool òun la wà láàárọ̀ yìí. I love that. Wọ́n ti dọ̀mí gbóná lé mi lórí. Mo wá kerosene. Ojú ta mí. Jẹ́rọ àwọn tàtún lọ pàdé níbẹ̀ yẹn. Àníṣe generation yóò ní gbàṣẹ́ generation tì sí yóò ní gbà láíláí àní gbọ́ kò gbọ́ ni. Jẹrero àníkọjá October 1st ẹ jáde l'October 1st. Wow. Wow. Now, stop bloodshed in Nigeria. Yoruba nation. If you take picture, let me hold it, Let me hold it, The blood of Nigeria is in your hand, Buhari. The blood of Nigeria is in your hand. The blood of Nigeria is in your hand, Buhari. The blood of my people is
in your hand. The blood of my people is in your hand. You're a killer. You're a terrorist. You're a killer. Buhari, you're a killer. You see the blood of our people. The blood of our people is in your hand. It's in your hand, Buhari. You're a killer. You're a terrorist. Your people are terrorists. Fulani are terrorists. This is a terrorist. This is our blood. Our blood. Our blood in your hand, Buhari. Our blood in your hand. Our blood. Buhari, you're a terrorist. You're a killer. Yoruba nation now. Yoruba nation now. We are finishing Nigeria. Nigeria.
Genocide.
Genocide.
Genocide. So, Tiba.
Wait. Raise that one up. Let this one come under it. And everybody stay around it.
Genocide is going on in Nigeria.
Let's go sókè díẹ̀ sí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ lọ sókè díẹ̀ sí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ lọ sókè díẹ̀ sí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ lọ sí kẹmọ́ orí. Now. Solidarity forever. Raised by our right. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity
Stop the genocide!
And the Fulani genocide.
Ah, yes.
End Nigeria, save life. Stop the genocide in Nigeria now.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣùpọ̀. Let's come together. You're watching a live transmission from Liverpool. Genocide is happening in Nigeria.
Stop the killing in Nigeria.
I get it.
Stop the genocide. Stop the killing in Nigeria. Buhari is a killer. Buhari is a monster.
Exercise.
Stop the
We're live. Yes. Yes. Sister Buki, tell him to wait there. Tell her to move. Tell her to move. Go to the back. All right, so we're gonna go this way. Nigeria, any genocide. Nigeria! Genocide! 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 I said Nigeria! Genocide! Nigeria! Genocide! Buhari! Buhari terrorist! Buhari terrorist! Nigeria! Genocide! Buhari terrorist! Nigeria! Genocide! Buhari terrorist! Nigeria! Genocide! Buhari terrorist! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation!
Please medicate! Please medicate! Please medicate! Please medicate! Please medicate!
Britain, let my people go! Great Britain! 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 Let my people go! Boris Johnson! Let my people go! Boris Johnson! Let my people go! Boris Johnson! Let my people go! Nigeria! We have the speech now. So we're going to have our speech as well. Oh yeah, let's go and hear the speech. So, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́ speech. Tade Pastor Kebe Anuda. Sister Bukky, ẹ máa láti sọ̀rọ̀ lókè yẹn. Ẹ já súnmọ́ wọn bẹ̀. Èní lè ní jẹ́ Buhari máa gbọ́ wẹ́n. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, genocide. So.
Guns and violence on the floor. There's innocent people lying dead on the floor. Not in our yard, but what if they were? Do you think Western society might start to care? These wars are more genocidal than democratical. Stop. Think about where they're selling these machines. Our black and brown siblings fall into oppressive regimes. Free Palestine. We've got politicians washing their hands of this, but now's the time to come together and make a stand on this. Wars, guns and violence, no more. Would you still sell those weapons if it was your child on the floor? Now, we have politicians in this city who are wringing their hands and saying they can't do anything about this arms fair. That is wrong. We, the organisers, know that if they come together, they can stop this arms fair from happening in our city. So I would like to call upon those politicians and our mayor to unite and take action. You are supposed to serve the people of this city. We are here and we are going to make so much noise that you cannot help but hear us. We are going to roar today and they are going to listen. So before I hand over the mic, I want to hear you roar. When I say arms fair, you say out. Arms fair, out. Arms fair, out. When I say arms fair,
they're on fire brigade.
Hello, the next speaker is Lena Shimich, artist and activist, Labour Councillor for Anfield. Lena, alongside 3 other councillors, Sam Ghost, Alison Clark and Dave Cummins, broke the Labour Party whip and voted for the Greens amendment. Lena has her own experience of war in Yugoslavia.
Thank you. Hello Liverpool, and thank you for turning out in such massive numbers. So my name is Lena and I'm originally from Dubrovnik and I have lived in Liverpool since 2000. And because I was born in Yugoslavia, I went through the Yugoslav war and saw the atrocities and lost friends on both sides as soldiers and civilians. And I have seen traumatic consequences of war on generations of people. So wars don't just stop when they end. There is effects of war going on long after for decades. And right now there are wars happening, and that will affect generations of people afterwards. And there are arms being manufactured and traded that ensure that this vicious cycle continues. And so profits from weapons are made because those weapons are successful. And when they do what they are meant to do, which is what they do is kill. And these are profits made from death and destruction of environment. And Liverpool must not allow that such profiteering happens in its ground. So, I am a Labour Party councillor, and so I'm one of your elected representatives in this great city. And my mandate comes from you, from the people. Hey. See, you hold the power. And this is your city. And this ACC venue where the arms fair is to be held is actually owned by the Liverpool City Council, which means it's owned by you. So, I urge you all to write to us, to put pressure on us as local councillors, to your MPs and to the mayor, and to state that we really need to cancel this arms fair. We have to work together from all of our different positions to press from all sides. As you know, Massive Attack cancelled its upcoming concert. And what's happening is that various trade unions will do the same, so the pressure is growing and your presence is having the effect. And here we are protesting on the streets to demand the directors of ACC to stop this shameful and immoral event. Let's make sure that this deadly trade in weapons doesn't happen anywhere in the world, and particularly not in Liverpool. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Walden MP Dan Cardin, trade unionist and socialist, son of a Liverpool docker. Dan served in Jeremy Corbyn's shadow cabinet as shadow international development secretary. He called for Jeremy to be reinstated. Dan resigned. Dan resigned from Labour's front bench to vote against the Tory Spy Cops bill. His recent personal speech about addiction connected with so many people and showed his integrity, decency and real personal strength. Dan Cardin, everyone.
Thank you, Tracy. Sisters and brothers, it's wonderful to be standing here today alongside you, taking a stand for something that matters. And we stand in the proud tradition of an anti-war movement that has tragically been proven right on the folly of so many disastrous military interventions that are unravelling and producing more human misery each day. Yet no lessons have been learned. Shamefully, the UK government still sells weapons with impunity to 2/3 of the countries on its own human rights watch list. We cannot and we should not bury our heads in the sand and ignore the role of the British state and British companies who arm regimes that systematically violate international humanitarian law. When I worked with Jeremy and John in Labour's shadow cabinet, we made it our policy to end arms sales to such regimes. We committed to end the grotesque incoherence between development and foreign policy, that saw humanitarian aid sent to Yemen on the one hand, while selling weapons to the Saudi regime that were bombing them on the other. And that brings me to the reason we're here today. To say no to the merchants of death and destruction bringing their trade to our great city. And let's take a look at some of the companies on the invite list. Elbit describes its weaponry as battle-tested after testing it on the Palestinian people. This includes the Hermes 900 drone, which was among the drones used in the 2014 invasion of Gaza that killed 164 Palestinian children. The American company Raytheon manufactures laser-guided missiles, which were used in an attack in 2019 that killed 6 civilians, 3 children in Yemen. Even President Biden has cancelled Raytheon arms sales to Saudi Arabia. These are just 2 examples of the misery and pain caused by the sale of arms to repressive administrations. And the Labour movement has a proud history of opposing weapons being sold to despotic regimes. When on this very day in 1973, a right-wing military coup seized power from the elected government in Chile and set about murdering thousands of trade unionists and human rights defenders. British trade unionists stopped UK arms sales to Pinochet's regime. When activists were protesting against the arms trade on the roof of a weapons factory, it was FBU firefighters who refused to remove them. And when dock workers from Livorno to Durban were instructed by bosses to load shipments of arms destined to be used in the onslaught in Gaza, they downed their tools and refused to comply. Workers do have a voice. That's the power of organised labour. It's not government, it's people who must defend human rights. And we should be outraged that arms dealers think they can ply their trade here in Liverpool, a city of migrants fleeing the great conflicts of the past. As a socialist, a trade unionist, a Labour MP and a Scouser, I say cancel this immoral event. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Right. Now we're going to hear from a woman, a real friend of the Labour movement. Only from down the road, originally down the road in Manchester. She's a stalwart of the British TV and cinema. She always takes up the fight for ordinary people. She's defended Corbyn. She's defended the Palestinians. She's never lost her politics. Maxine Peake recently played a fantastic film called Peterloo. I'm sure you've seen it. And now she'll be playing the wonderful Anne Williams in a film about Hillsborough. So let's welcome a real comrade, Maxine Peake.
Thank you. Hello, Liverpool. Bringing in much solidarity from Salford and Manchester and all the people who can't be here today. But now, I want a little bit of audience participation, following on from the magnificent and Chantel, as she says, the louder we shout, the less they can ignore us. Now, I'm going to do a reading of some lyrics that I'm sure you know. So when you feel the urge, join in. the louder the possible. Very nervous. Are we ready? War. What is it good for? War. What is it good for? War I despise because it means destruction of innocent lives. War means tears to thousands of mothers' eyes when their children go to fight and lose their lives. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. War isn't nothing but a heartbreaker. War, friend only to the undertaker. It's an enemy to all mankind. The point of war blows my mind. War has caused unrest within the younger generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? War. What is it good for? Say it again. War. What is it good for? War has shattered many a young person's dreams, made them disabled, bitter and mean. Life is much too precious and short to spend fighting these days. War can't give life, it can only take it away. War. What is it good for? Say it again. War. What is it good for? Peace, love and understanding. Tell me, is there no place for them today? Say, we must fight for our freedom, but there has to be a better way. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. War. Stand up and shout, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Thank you.
Buhari, what does it do for?
Absolute nothing.
Buhari.
Boko Haram.
Hello. The next speaker is Natalie Bennett, who is leader of the Green Party 2012 to 2016.
Well, hello Liverpool! It's great to be back, but I don't think I should have to be here, and you shouldn't have to be here either. You know, these arms peddlers, they tried to go to the Spanish city of Seville. The people of Seville said no, just as Liverpool, I've heard today, says no. But what happened in Seville was the city authorities also said no. And that they did the right thing, and the city of Liverpool is now doing the wrong thing, and we're here to fix that. We have a world that is awash with weapons. Billions and billions and billions of pounds, many of them from the UK, pumped out into the world, into Yemen, where people, children, innocent people are dying. Let's think of the people of Yemen and send them a message of solidarity. That's just one case study. There are so many. So let's send a message of solidarity to every single person in the world who is now suffering because of a British arms system, a British weapon, British technology that they want to bring here to Liverpool. Let's say solidarity to everyone suffering from that war. Now, there are some people who say, oh, we've got to make these weapons because it creates jobs. No, absolutely not. We know a huge crisis facing the world. We face a climate crisis, a nature crisis. We have huge problems we have to tackle. So they used to say, beat swords into plowshares. Well, I say, and there's a great banner here somewhere, I can't see it now. Let's stop having nukes and support our NHS instead. We need to dedicate the efforts of our society, our economy, our people to a world that cares for everybody. There are enough resources on this planet for everyone to have a decent life and to look after nature and climate if we just share them out fairly.
Do you see Yoruba flag flying?
That's a world without wars, a world that cares for people, and a world that certainly doesn't have arms fairs. And I'm confident, Liverpool, you are going to win. We're going to stop this arms fair. Good luck and let's keep going.
Well done. Sorry. Forgot what I was doing then. Okay. We have with us Drinka Brano, who's from Migrants Organised, which is a national campaign for dignity and justice in our immigration system, which is absolutely well needed in the hostile environment that's been created by the Tories. And perhaps aided by some right-wing Labour as well, I have to say.
Thank you. I bring solidarity from London this morning. I lost my voice because I was shouting so much. So thank you. This is my first after lockdown action and it's absolutely brilliant. I came this morning from London, but 28 years ago I came from the city under the siege, my city of Sarajevo, and I became an asylum seeker. And I was one of those, what they call bad refugees. And I was bad because I came on my own. And there were people the government picked at the time, and they were good Bosnian refugees. And I was actually working as a translator for them. And the guy who signed my paycheck also signed my refusal for asylum. Now, 28 years fast forward, we're watching what's happening in Afghanistan. And there are around 3,000 asylum seekers from Afghanistan already here, in addition to that really embarrassingly low number of 5,000 that government decided to resettle and bring over. So they don't want to give status to those who are already here because they're bad refugees like me, because they came here on their own, exercised some agency and choice and survival. But unlike me, they cannot work, they cannot be translators for new arrivals, they cannot study, they, in some cases when refused, cannot access NHS. We had to struggle really hard through Patients No Passports campaign to get them to get vaccinated. So that's all result of intentional policy in our country that is called by our government the hostile environment policy. Shame on them. And it's been going on for years. It's actually this year is going to be 10 years since Theresa May introduced it, and thousands millions of people suffered very quietly, and they've been penetrating our public services and our spaces, and they've been removing people from us. So you probably heard that during the pandemic, people were stuffed in disused barracks and almost all got COVID as a result, and many of them were coming from Afghanistan and from Yemen. And you know, you don't even have to look at the headlines. You cannot avoid this gaslighting and propaganda about how they're gonna make the waves to turn people on boats away and back to France. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting what's going on. And it's about time that we make a connection between the weapons and shiny things that they want to show down the road with what is happening in Afghanistan. In the last decade, while we're selling them hundreds of millions of pounds worth of weapons, we were also deporting 16,000 refugees from Afghanistan. And for those who stayed here, we made life completely impossible. So I know this is a city of solidarity, and we're organizing under the banner of Solidarity Knows No Borders. And I know that if anywhere in this country here, people would understand when we say we're not perpetrators, but there is one equally bad thing that we can be, and that is to be bystanders. Thank you, Liverpool, for not being bystanders. Solidarity!
Thank you so much for all that you do, Shrinker. Absolutely amazing work. I'm just going to introduce now Debs Gwynn, just going to tell us very, very briefly about a letter from the NEC of her union, the NEU, which is one of the absolutely vital things that we must do if we are going to put pressure on our council to actually stop this arms fair. Here we are, Debs Gwynn.
Thank you, Liverpool. I am absolutely privileged and proud to speak here on behalf of the National Education Union. We hold regular national conferences at the Convention Centre in Liverpool, and we absolutely love coming to Liverpool. I've made it my home city, I love it that much. But when we found out about the arms fair, our Joint General Secretaries Kevin Courtney and Mary Balstead wrote a letter to the Convention Centre to say that we would have to seriously consider whether we held our national conference here again if they continued with the arms fair that's due to happen in October. Absolutely the right thing to do, and I think as a trade union movement, every single trade union that has ever used the Convention Centre or ever intends to use it in the future should do exactly the same thing. And let's put pressure on the Convention Centre and Liverpool City Council, because if they think that there is profit to be made from war, they need to be told by the Labour movement and the trade union movement that is not the case. The National Education Union has an absolutely fantastic record on international solidarity, and we do a huge amount of work with the Palestinian trade union, teacher trade unions. We have delegations that go to Palestine. We absolutely support the fight of Palestine, and it will be absolutely hypocritical of us to have a conference in a convention centre that is perpetrating the arms to kill our comrades and colleagues in Palestine. So I urge every single trade union member out there today, and I know there's a lot of you, write to your national executive, write to your general secretaries, urge them to write to the Convention Centre. And fantastic to see so many people here today. Solidarity from the NEU.
Okay, everybody, our next speaker is a consistent supporter of the workers here in Liverpool. He was one of the first voices in Parliament 20 years ago to speak out against the war in Afghanistan, and he's been a consistent supporter of the Stop the War campaign. He doesn't really need any introduction, but it's John MacDonald.
Comrades, thanks, comrades. 70 years ago this week, I was born in this city.
My family, like many others, moved south to find work, but my heart has always been in Liverpool. And I've always been proud of the people of Liverpool, because over the years, over generations, we've stood up against injustice and we've campaigned for peace, not war. That's why, like you, I'm angry. I'm fucking angry, actually. Very angry. That the traders in death and destruction and harm and human suffering think that they can come here and besmirch the reputation of our city. These are people who have made riches, made their companies, their directors, their investors wealthy. Now, the loss of life in Palestine, in Syria, in Afghanistan, Eritrea, Somalia, wherever weapons are sold, these are the companies that reap the profits. Do you know, all the way across the world, people are shouting examples. There is a generation after generation have suffered as a result of these who have blood on their hands, and they think they can come to our city and trade even more. You know, it's interesting, we're near the cathedral. Let me just cite something from the New Testament. Some of you might know this story, that Jesus turned up one day at the temple. He saw the moneylenders money lending in the city, and he saw this as desecration. So he overturned the tables and threw them out. These arms traders are desecrating our city. So we need now to throw them out. But you know, if councillors in council chambers can't do it, well, you know, if it's not the council chamber, then it's the streets, and that's where we operate. I just want to say this briefly. I'm here with a friend, a comrade, over nearly 50 years, Jeremy Corbyn. He'll be speaking later, but I want to send a message to the leader of the Labour Party. Jeremy Corbyn has campaigned all his life, given his life to the peace movement. Not only is the sort of person we need in the Labour Party, he's the sort of person who needs the whip restored to him so he can speak on all. Finally, this. And I just remind you what we proposed, Jeremy and I, when we were campaigning in these recent elections. We were going to ensure, as exactly as Dan said, that we banned all arms sales to these brutal regimes once and for all. That we introduced a policy that converted our arms industry into productive force for the benefit of all. We also said that we would establish a ministry for peace. That dream is not over. That dream has to be fought for and won. And that's what this movement is all about. We're here to prevent this arms fair and ensure never again will these traders in blood besmirch the reputation of this city. But more importantly, we're here to dedicate ourselves for the movement and struggle for peace until we achieve peace and justice in this world. Final word from me, because every day I'm dealing with refugees and asylum seekers in my constituency. And you've seen the latest brutal policy brought forward by the Tories. I just want one final sentence. Asylum seekers are welcome here. Solidarity.
you all about magnificent speakers. Now, going to be very, very tolerant here because I've got some very bad news. We did promise you Loki. And he's got a really urgent family emergency. But he has sent us, only in the last few moments, a message. So I'd like to read the message out. And I haven't read it, so it's going to be a difficult thing to do. So bear with me. I hope I get it right. Our political system is hostage to the forces inside that building. I'm sure he means the ACC. When political figures from Theresa May, Sunak, to Ben Wallace, to Tony Blair, and the grandsons of Winston Churchill are either connected to or were employed by companies which directly benefit from the occupation of Afghanistan, we have to question who are their constituents. Are they us out here or them in there? I am so sorry I cannot join you. Join you and stand shoulder to shoulder with you all today. But you represent the hopes and dreams of billions of people for a world without industrial mass murder. You represent the dreams of the people of the Yemen, some of the world's poorest people who have been driven to famine by BAE systems, sponsored war on their sanitation system, their farms, healthcare facilities, not to mention weddings, funerals and school buses. You represent the hopes of Palestinians in Gaza, targeted using BAE systems, HUD technology in the F-16s Israel uses to kill them. We must assert life in the face of this death. The lie, they tell us that we need jobs in the arms industry, when in fact, as the heroes of the Lucas plan showed, we need the jobs socially useful machines can bring. Studies have shown that for every $1 billion invested in the arms trade, we get 11,000 jobs for that. The same $1 billion, you could get 16,800 jobs in clean energy, 17,200 jobs in healthcare, and 26,700 jobs in education. Enough of the lies and misallocation of resources. The late Robert Cook made the point that BAE Systems has the key to number 10 Downing Street. But you, all of you here today, make clear that the parasitical merchants of death will never have the keys to Liverpool. I think our gratitude for that, even in his absence, Loki has really done Liverpool proud in supporting us in our opposition to this absolutely obscene affair. Now, I'm going to say to you now, please pay attention to this. We are going to head off very soon. And we're going to walk to Chapel Fountain, which is in William Brown Street, down the side of St George's Hall, but we're going to get to it by this route. Let me tell you, don't move off yet. Mount Pleasant, we'll be marching down Mount Pleasant, then into Ranelagh Street, then into Church Street, then into Whitechapel, then into Crosshall Street, then Victoria Street, the Old Haymarket, and then up into William Brown Street. We'll be hearing from Jeremy Corbyn and a host of other speakers there. Now all I'd say is, before we depart, can you wait until the front banners are there and make a very safe and orderly exit before you head off. We want to proceed with the coffin and the Grim Reaper, followed by all the colour that we can muster, all the noise we can muster, and get to our destination safely and orderly, but letting the people of Liverpool know that they should join us and make the noise that's louder than anything, that they cannot ignore the voices of the people of Liverpool. Take care now and get there safely. See you soon.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Dedicate now. Release our heroes now. Buhari is our heroes now. Buhari is a terrorist. Buhari is the head of the bandit. Buhari is a blood-sucking monster. Buhari must go. APC must go. Buhari must go. No more elections. No more election in Nigeria. No more election. No more. Tinubu must go. Buhari must go. Yoruba nation now.
Once again, we're live. Well, jẹ́rìí pé láti nǹkan tá a ti ń fi tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní Liverpool, and one thing a lot of us need to understand is we say it all the time. These are the only way we can deliver and pass our message to the global community, especially those of us that believe in the freedom, you know, whether we are the Middle Belt, the Biafras, or the Yorubas. This is also part of what we are saying to the international community, that you cannot continue to be selling weapons to the Nigerian government, and they are using that weapons to kill many Nigerians, and they are creating genocide. And that is why we are saying enough of Britain selling weapons to Nigeria, because you are committing genocide. Millions of Nigerians are dying because Great Britain is selling the weapons to the Nigerian government. Yoruba nation is not negotiable. Yoruba nation is not going back. Biafra nation is not negotiable. Middle Belt is not negotiable. Next week, make sure for those of you in America, plan the journey now. I have traveled all the way from London down here. It's about 5 hours on the coach, and we'll be traveling back 5 hours. This is why we are saying, let us end this contraction that you call Nigeria. No retreat, no surrender. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ lẹ́nu yín bàbá wa, àwọn tó ń sì sọ pé ká lọ fún election mi, kí lẹ máa sọ fún wọn.
Ẹ̀rẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n dorí kojú election mi kẹ̀ àwọn wípé ń gbà wá ní wọ́n tọ̀ wá ní ní election lu àmọ́ gbogbo ìta ní ṣe látẹ̀yìn kí la rí mẹ́ kò sí election kankan àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn wọ́n bí ní àárò kọ́ gọ̀ kọ́ tó fi rí wa kó tí tó fi kó wa jẹ nìyẹn kò sí election kan mọ́ àfẹ́ election kan tá fẹ́ Yorùbá nation now àfẹ́ lọ sí Nàìjíríà àlè lọ́lẹ̀ àlè ṣẹ́ anything àlọ́ sí Èkó àlè travel nínú ìlú àlọ́ sí Nàìjà àlè travel interstate àwọn ní wọ́n fẹ́ election wo again àwọn gbó amọ̀ra ni ẹ bá jọ gbó amọ̀ra.
Tó kí fẹ́ lé bàbá o.
Ìbá kó bá náà fẹ́ jà pàtó pẹ̀lú Corbyn jẹ́
Ẹ̀rọ màmá wa.
Now, oh my God, ẹgbẹ́ mo ti ń bọ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn ó nìyẹn. Bàbá wa Mẹ́jọ Sọlá Ìgbòho, Free Ìgbòho is not a criminal. Free Ìgbòho now. Free Ìgbòho now. Free Lady K now. Yoruba nation we want. We want one language. We want to hear ourselves. We don't want hypocrite. We don't want Fulani Osman on our land anymore. Stop selling them ammunition. They are using it to kill Nigerian masses. Stop selling them ammunition. We want Yoruba now. Yoruba nation now.
It's terrible. You can come to Yoruba nation now.
Yoruba nation now.
come to this side.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, Ministry of Peace, we support it.
We're all in this together.
Ministry of Peace, we want to start something.
We're all in this together.
You just said it now, and I think it just got it.
Yeah, Yoruba nation.
Nah.
Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation. No. God bless you, Koiki.
Bye. Thank you very much, Mr. Dewa. I really appreciate it.
Sorry, can I take you?
Why not? Why not? Go to the
Stop the genocide. Get me until. Yoruba nation now. Stop the genocide in Nigeria.
Can I take
Stop the genocide in Nigeria.
What's happening in Nigeria? What I know.
Iwájú ẹ̀ ní kẹgbẹ́ sí. Iwájú ẹ̀ ní kẹwàá move kẹwàá. Ẹni tó wà ẹni yẹn ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ ẹ̀ ń lọ spy. Ẹ jẹ́ kó wà lẹ́yìn yín. Ẹ mú báyìí.
Stop the genocide in Nigeria.
Joe.
Stop the genocide in Nigeria.
Buhari is a terrorist.
I'll just wait for it to form.
Get it.
Chama, tele, Jerry.
That's Jeremy Corbyn there. you very much to those that are also picking these.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to Citizen AY. Thank you to all our media platforms.
Stop the outfit! When do we want it? I can't hear you. What do we want? Stop the outfit! When do we want it? Again now, what do we want? Stop the outfit! When do we want it? What do we want? Stop the outfit! When do we want it?
Ẹ máa bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Ẹ lọ. Ẹ wá dúró sẹ́yìn. Èyí jẹ́ rí mi. Ẹ lọ sẹ́yìn. Ẹ̀yàn sẹ́yìn. Hello. Wrong timing. I want to protest by. Very, very busy. This seems like waiting, but I want to protest by. I'll sorry later. Alright, sir. I'm not sorry later. I want to protest by. I'll go there for some. Thank you very much to those of you that are watching. That's Jeremy Corbyn there, right in front of us. You're watching a live transmission. Ṣé àwọn senator tí ilé jáde báyìí kọ́ máa bá yín protest? Odindi MP, member of parliament, òun ló ń jáde pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń ṣe protest yìí o. Àwọn tọ̀dọ̀ tí máa jókòó sí air condition wọn ní jáde.
One, two, three, four. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. When I say free, you say Palestine free. Palestine. Free. Palestine. Free. Free. Free.
Who is there? Hello? Who is there?
129.
You haven't got any chocolate or chocolate bar or something? This is a little bit there. Well done, well done. You want me to help you with anything? You want me to help? Eh? Yes, yes, yes. Let me take the picture of that. Okay. Let me now stand on the chair. I want to get this as well. All right. You're welcome. No going back. Enough is enough. Lórí pẹ̀lú ọmọ kéékèèké lọ́kọ́ wa tó bá October 1st. Àwa náà ní ẹni ẹ̀sìn ká jáde tán pátápátá. Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation!
Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! Palestine! 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 Palestine!
Yoruba Nation now! Yoruba Nation! We are here live at the Liverpool Stop the Selling of Arms to Terrorist Countries, including Nigeria. We are looking for the support of the international community and we are gaining ground. Jeremy Corbyn has said that he is aware of the selling of arms, of the genocide that is happening in Nigeria. We have gained that historic moment where the international community are now supporting the Yoruba Nation. We will take our campaign to the four corners of the world. We will not stop until we achieve our aims. We will get Yoruba Nation. We will have our nation. We are going to hold a rally just like this. We will hold this rally in London. We will call on all the groups. We will call on the opposition party. We know the Conservative Party is not supporting our cause. All Yoruba people, I am calling it on you now that live within the UK to support the Labour Party. We will support the opposition so that if we support the opposition party, we will gain our support. We will stop the selling of arms inside Nigeria so that the Fulanis will stop killing the Yorubas, will stop killing all the people in the southern part of Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
We have the support of the international community. Yoruba Nation!
Now! Well, yeah, that's it there. We're still live here. Thank you very much to all our media that are also, transmitting the broadcast. We'd like to appreciate the Odua TV, Citizen AY, and the rest of the crew as well. And we say a very, very good afternoon, as you can see. yà lẹ́nu. Ẹ jẹ́ n bá ya píkẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹjẹ́ yà pẹ̀lú ẹjẹ́ yà. Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀. Hello. Ó yá, ẹ súnmọ́, ẹ má bọ̀. Ó yá. That's Nigeria. That's what is happening in Nigeria. Sorry. Look, that is what is happening in Nigeria. You see? This is what is happening in Nigeria. This is what is happening in Nigeria. Genocide is happening in Nigeria. Let them see it. This is what is happening in Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is happening in Nigeria. Terrorists. Out! Well done, officer. Officer, well done to you. Well done. Let me take one with you. Thank you. I'll have something to take back to London. We love our officer. Can you see? Ṣé wọ́n lè bọ́ ọlọ́pàá ya picture Nàìjíríà? Look at Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is what is happening in Nigeria. We're now in the city center. Sorry. Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn. Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Right, so down. Let's tell them why we're here. When I say answer, you say out.
Once again, this is live broadcast from Liverpool. We'd like to appreciate all our other media that are picking up the signal as well. We'd like to appreciate you all.
Chukiala!
Thank you. Yes, no going back. No going back. No going back. Now.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Stop the arms sales.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Stop the arms sales.
When do we want it?
Now.
Are you ready to sing? We're gonna go.
Yes. Once again, you're watching a live broadcast. We'd like to appreciate every media.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Let me be on that wall. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Let me be on that wall. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I think this one's shy. That's got a bit of a crowd. You're gonna have to make your voice a little bit louder. I want to hear you. When I say answer, you say out. Answer.
We're still live.
Everyone
The blue banner needs to come forward. Anytime the blue banner goes to the back, we're going to stop and reposition. Excellent. The Grim Reaper, get the blue banner, then everyone else, let's go. Liverpool says no. Youngsters got to 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 go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. 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 Youngsters got to go. Liverpool, we care. Liverpool, we care. Stop the unfair. And now Liverpool, we care. Stop the unfair. And now Liverpool, we care. Stop the unfair. Let's go from the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine.
Israel! Israel! Israel!
Out! Out!
Thank you.
No going back.
No going back.
No going back. No going back.
Watch out, people. One, two, three, four. You know what's happening? God. Now we'll buy some buskers and singers.
That's Nigeria. That's what is happening in Nigeria. Every day, people are being killed. Every day like that. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Children, mothers, women, pregnant women. Every day. This is what is happening in Nigeria. Every day. It's like that. I thought I could take a. That's Nigeria, crime against humanity, every day. BBC is not showing this. This is Nigeria, this is what is happening every day. Brutal killing in the Yoruba land, in the Biafra land, in Plateau State.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want? Stop the answer. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Stop the answer. When do we want it? Now. And who's our special guest today, guys? Are you ready? Oh, Jeremy
Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Buhari is a bad boy. Jeremy Corbyn.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The Oxford's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The Oxford's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The Oxford's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The Oxford's got to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your bloody walls. 1, 2,
a bad boy. Buhari is a bad boy. Buhari is a bad boy. Buhari is a bad boy.
Stop the outfit! What do we want? Stop the outfit! Now! What do you want? Stop the outfit! Right? There's no time Marks and Spencer! Want to stop funding the arena! When I say Marks and Spencer, you say stop funding the arena! Marks and Spencer! Stop funding the arena! Marks and Spencer! Stop funding the arena! Marks and Spencer! Stop funding the arena! Marks and Spencer!
Buhari is a bad boy.
Got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The arms first, got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The arms first, got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The arms first, got to go. Stop the outfit. Now. Stop the outfit. How do we want it? Well, what do we want? What do we want it? Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho! Hey, hey, ho,
wọ́n ń tàbọn fún everybody, tàbọn fún Fúlàní, wọ́n fi ń pa àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá, pa ọmọ Ìgbò.
selfies with the bubbies and boss.
Thank you.
National beggar ni o. Tó bá ti fẹ́ fún ọ lówó tó bá lóò ní £1. Àti káàdì ẹ̀kọ́ bọ̀ yẹn £1 àjẹ́.
£1 jábọ́. Stop the arms sales. Now.
Liverpool, we care. Stop the arms sales. And again now, Liverpool, we care. Stop the arms sales. Now, Liverpool, we care.
Stop the arms sales.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
This is what is happening in Nigeria. You see the killings every day. Massacre. Thank you very much to those of you that are watching us. Today is the 11th day of September. The time now is coming up to almost 2:15 p.m. and we are still live at Liverpool where the arms fair trade is going on, the protest. Nigerian government is using all the arms to kill Nigerians, and we are saying stop selling arms to Nigerian government.
I don't play home. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want to play more. Slow down, guys. Slow down. Just stay on pace. We've got the road. Have we got the road? We've got the road. Let's go. What do we want? What do we want? I can hear you. What do we want? What do we want?
On
What do we why we're here, why we're stopped. What do we want? Stop the outfit. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Stop the outfit. Now. Stop the outfit.
Okay. Attends. No, you go that way. Justice! Now! We're still live from Liverpool. It's very heavy. Ó yá o. Ẹ wọlé sí lẹ́yìn. Careful. Everybody should block it, we go TT. That's okay. Everybody should block it TT. Ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wa.
Palestina! 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 Palestina!
Stop the genocide in Nigeria! 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 Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Stop the genocide in Nigeria! 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 Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Stop the genocide in Nigeria! Stop the genocide in Nigeria! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Stop the genocide in Nigeria! Stop the genocide in Nigeria!
I love this. Well done. Slow down because of her. Slow down. Slow down. Yeah. Now you go through. Slow down an inch because of that. Slow down a little bit an inch. Yeah. Yeah.
Stop the genocide in Nigeria! Stop the genocide in Nigeria! Stop the genocide in Nigeria! Free Yoruba nation!
Terrorists! 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 Terrorists!
Stop the genocide in Nigeria! Stop the genocide in Nigeria! Stop the genocide! Free the fall! Free the fall! Free the fall! Free the fall! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free the fall! Free the fall! Free the fall! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea!
I'll send them to your phone. Then I'll send I'll send the token as well. I'm flooding all the social media, the Instagram. I'm updating everything simultaneously. Yeah. Are you going back today? You drive? You go on the train? What time is the train then? It's open. So who drove down then? Nobody. I don't think we're to St. John's Gardens. Remember, I was here this morning. ilé ọdún wa ilé yá ṣèbó yẹ ká máa lọ sílé. ẹ ká play anthem tàwa anthem wa. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wá forílẹ̀-èdè wa kàgbéga 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 fàlẹ́rì. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá ìṣọ̀kan ọ̀rọ̀ àdìdé ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo àdúrà Yoruba nation Yoruba nation Yoruba nation Nigeria is a Nigeria is a Buhari is a. No going back, no going back. As we, yes, thank you very much, our Palestinian brother. No going back. Yemen, yes, Afghanistan, everywhere problem. Britain, everywhere create problem. The other side, the other side, the other side. Not going back. Thank you very much to those of you that are still watching us. We say thank you to everyone that is part of this peaceful protest taking place here. Enough is enough.
Take this one.
Ẹ tọ́nà síwájú. Ẹ̀yẹn lọ báyìí, káwọn wá báyìí, so that kó lè face wá báyìí. Everybody wá wà lẹ́yìn wọn. Hello, ma. I'm busy about you. I need the protest about you. Thank you very much. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. No, that's fine. Not at all. Thank you very much. No going back. No going back. I should go now. All right. No problem. That's fine. Am I stressed? Am I stressed? Am I worried? Am I worried, Mama? Am I worried? No problem. All right, ma.
Okay. Everybody on this side, could you try and move round that side to the fountain, please? Everybody here, don't move. Okay, there's still room around the other side by the fountain, so it'd be great if you could keep moving around, please. It's fine to stay that side, but you're just going to see the back of the speakers.
which in my case you might prefer.
Sorry. Everybody at the back here, can you move round so we can get started with the speakers, please? Welcome, welcome, people of Liverpool and whoever's travelled from further afield. This is the most magnificent turnout that anybody could expect. We've got a programme of speakers for you, but you know, we've got a plan what happens next. We've got a plan for the next meetings of the Liverpool City Council, which is on the 22nd of September. We need you to come along and stand outside the door as the councillors and the mayor go in. It's at 5 o'clock, but guess what? Nobody knows where. So as soon as we know, we'll get that information out to you. We've got to build this campaign in every way we can. We've got to get in touch with artists. We've got to get in touch with bands. We've got to get in touch with our unions. We've got to do everything we can to stop this abomination in our city. There is legal action going on at the moment against the City Council and the Mayor, including the ACC, if they want to start tossing the hot potato round, because you can't get a straight answer out of them over anything. So that's what we're going with, pursuing the legal challenge. We're making a little legal challenge against them. And we're doing all the things that we in our movement can do best. By the power of ordinary people, we'll stop this arms fair. So let me just say one thing. The arms fair is scheduled, if it doesn't get stopped, it will be going ahead, so they think, in October. So alongside putting pressure on the council to have it stopped, we have to plan what's going to happen on the day they try. The day they try to go ahead with this fair. So, I just want you to spend some time and listen to a really absolutely wonderfully talented man who actually is a playwright and a performer as well as a political activist. A man who uses his talent, he uses his talent, like a lot of really good artists, they use their talent to promote their socially important, I'm losing it, kids. They actually use their talent, they combine their talent with their political persuasion and their intelligence and their commitment for social change. And this is what the next Keo Aluko is. He actually performs all around the world an immensely fantastic and important play about Paul Robeson. And I don't know if you get the chance to see it, I would say go and see it. You will absolutely be impressed, because we try to conduct ourselves in the same way that Paul Robeson did, in a principled way. And I want you to listen to and give a good warm welcome to Keo Aluko.
Greetings, greetings. It's an honor to be here, to be sharing the stage with such big figures who are enemies of the state. I'm proud to be an enemy of the state. I was born in Nigeria, a country which was formed by British imperialism after the slave trade, and today we continue to suffer over there at the wrong end of arms sold from this part of the world. And we have some compatriots here who have a banner saying Boko Haram are terrorists and not bandits. Buhari must go. Nigeria is bleeding. I'm going to sing a song, a spiritual, which I will change a bit of the way. I'm dressed as an undertaker, by the way. As the merchants of death want to come to a city, and we say, no, not Liverpool. There's a man a-going round, taking names. There's a man going round, taking names. He has taken my father's name and has left my heart in pain. There's a man a-going round, taking names. Oh, death is the man taking names. Oh, death is the man taking names. He has taken my sister's name and has left my heart in pain. Oh, death is the man taking names. Yes, death is the man taking names. Yes, death is the man taking names. He has taken my city's name and has left our hearts in pain. Yes, death is the man taking names. Not in Liverpool!
Very, very special song, and a very, very special man, and a very, very good friend of mine for a long time. We have the voices of many people speaking today, but of course, the people who bear the brunt of war, their voices really have to be the loudest. And we've got here today Sarah Sheikh from Syria.
Hello everyone. I'm going to be giving this poem that's in the perspective of a Palestinian child. I am a child of Palestine, I'm no longer here. I was 10-year-old Rahaf and 2-year-old Yazan. I was 6-year-old Marwan and I was 5-year-old Barat. But I was my mum's first love and I was the apple of my father's eye. I was the baker's favourite visitor and I was my teacher's pride and joy. I was 11-year-old Ibrahim and 13-year-old Yahya. I was 6-year-old Amira and 12-year-old Hamza. I was my little brother's superhero. I was the laughter of the streets. I was the song of the skies and I was Jerusalem's brightest flower. I was 5-year-old Zayd and 11-year-old Ammar. I was 4-year-old Adam and 3-year-old Muhammad. I was the birds that sang in the trees and I was the reason my grandma smiled and I was the warmth of the winter and I was the breeze on a summer's day. I was 8-year-old Maryam and 2-year-old Hur. I was 1-year-old Ibrahim and 6-year-old Ambar. I was 9-year-old Bilal and 11-year-old Yusuf. I was 6-year-old Yamal and 14-year-old Lina. I was 13-year-old Hamada and I was 16-year-old Bethana. I was 14-year-old Ahmed and 8-year-old Islam. I was 1-year-old Muhammad and 13-year-old Abdullah. I was 6-year-old Osama and 13-year-old Suhaib. I was my country's tiny protector and a soldier on my land. But my strength scared the settler, so my life was cut short and put to an end. The names mentioned in this poem were real lives, real children, and an example of the real victims of the weapons that are sold in these armed fairs. Let's not allow our city to profit off of murder. Thank you. Our next speaker is an absolute giant of the anti-war movement. She helped to organise the largest demonstration in British history against the war in Iraq. Someone who was a convener, she was a founding member of the anti-war movement all those years ago in the build-up to the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. A really good friend of mine over many, many years. Please welcome Lindsay German.
Thank you very, very much, Audrey, and thank you, Liverpool, for turning out in such great numbers today to oppose this arms fair. I have very, very happy memories of being in Liverpool and demonstrating over many years. There's just one I'd like to remind people of, many of you will have been on it, when Condoleezza Rice, who was the Secretary of State for George Bush, visited Liverpool and Blackburn on behalf of Jack Straw, who was then the Foreign Secretary. And we decided, the people of Liverpool decided, the Stop the War Coalition, that we would stop her from having the kind of visit that she wanted. And the one who's just introduced me, Audrey White, was, I think, the first person, when we saw her car arriving in Liverpool, was the first person to stand up and say, Condoleezza Rice, go home.
As we are ending the broadcast from here, everybody has about a minute.
Thousands of people turned out again, and then we went to Blackburn and we followed her every inch of the way that she was here in Britain. And we made the promise then that we will continue to oppose these wars on terror, and that is what we have been doing. And one of the things that is so disgusting about the holding of an arms fair in Liverpool, it's not just that it goes against the democratic wishes of the majority of people here. Not just it goes against the kind of politics of the majority of people here, but it is a signal that we are going to have more and more of these wars, and they are going to result in more and more death and destruction. So we are standing up today, just as the people in London are standing up tomorrow against the arms fair there. We are standing up to say we are not prepared to put up with these merchants of death, selling their weapons, taking them to countries where they use postal wars out of the repression of the people of those countries. We are not prepared to do it. And this is particularly potent For two reasons. One is today is the anniversary of 9/11, when 3,000 people died in New York and Washington.
Enough is
We
enough
said
of
on
raping
that
of our
day,
mothers and
the
our
wars
sisters.
will not
We are
help the
fed up
people who
of this.
died. They will not help to end terrorism.
We want to
They
go
will
back
make things
home.
worse.
We need peace.
Come
We want
20
our
years
nation,
on and we've
Yoruba
gone
nation
full
now.
circle. The Americans and the British had
sending
to
this
pull out of
message
Afghanistan,
to all our
and so
elders,
they should have done. They should never have been there in the first place.
You need to intervene. People are being killed. We need
But
our
let's
nation.
remember,
And Yoruba nation
300,000 bombs have been dropped by the Americans alone in Afghanistan alone over the last 20 years. What an absolute disgrace, what a waste of human life, what a waste of money. And so we are saying the arms companies benefit from these wars. They're the people who get the money. When I look at the fact that they're cutting our pensions, when I look at the fact they're making us pay more national insurance, when I look at the fact that they're cutting universal credit for the poor people in this country, I say, where is that money going? Well, a hell of a lot of it is going into the pockets of the arms manufacturers in this country and around the world. And this is about making us poorer and making the people of Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, Libya, Yemen, all these places poorer as well. We have to stop it now. We have to say
domination is bad for all Nigerians.
It's about profiting from
better to amalgamate now than everybody to be killed in the south. Let everybody be free.
And while the British government says it's going to let some in from
Afghanistan is good for everyone in Nigeria.
To give them a decent
Peace
life.
will reign. Stability will come to Nigeria. Progress will come to Nigeria. No more Nigeria. Let here be this amalgamation. God bless every nation of Nigeria. Thank you.
I'm from London. All I want is our land. We want our land back.
And if Afghanistan and Iraq and Syria and Libya are not safe for the troops, if America and Britain have to withdraw from Afghanistan, why the hell should they be safe for Afghan people who've been returned to a special centre in Liverpool over the last few years? This is the kind of policy that we have to oppose. So thank you so much for coming today. Please stay involved. I would like to see this arms
by the terrorists.
If it isn't cancelled, I remember the people of Liverpool in 2003,
your party is a terrorist party. We are here to nail the coffin of Nigeria. Nigeria is dead. Long live. Long live Yoruba land. Yoruba land now. We are not Nigerian anymore. Nigeria is dead. We know that since independence, the military has always been in power. The military generals now take off their uniform to wear agbada and pretend they are civilians.
So thank you very much for inviting me. Stop the War Coalition will do everything it can to support you in this fight and the many other fights that we have ahead. Solidarity to you, solidarity to the people who are the victims of these wars, and let's close this arms fair down. Thank you.
They gave us a terrorist constitution. We don't want any military person in government again. Once you are a military officer, you must not come into politics.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And the constitution.
Normally
the constitution, the 1999 constitution is a fraud. It's a fraud, and it has been denounced by the people of Yoruba land. We denounce the 1999 constitution. Long live Yoruba land.
And the reason why he's leaving to attend the Wigan Diggers Festival is to show solidarity in defence of the national president of the Bakers Union, Ian Hudson.
This current government has murdered a lot of people, and it is about
relationship
is not by fire by force.
Ian is being witch hunted like so many of the socialists in our party. Like many of us in Liverpool, like Chris Williams, who's here today. And I'll give a warm welcome to Chris for supporting our demonstration and our cause today. Thank
you. You have to differentiate yourself from hypocrites.
Like Ken Loach, the amazing Ken Loach.
Hypocrite, because if you are not hypocrite, you're not going to push a word
to the shame of Starmer and his henchmen,
as a Nigerian,
as a Yoruba man,
as myself and my family,
out of the Labour
Party.
It's
Our way
contemptible.
is the right way. Yes. If we stop this thing, we're not going to go nowhere the next 50 years. Take one thing. Take one thing. Take one thing. All these people are just bluffing. Bring it out. Bring it out. We will fight you in Nigeria. We will fight you outside Nigeria. I know where your children is message. We will fight your children in this country.
All I have to say to introduce Jeremy, he needs no introduction. We must remind ourselves that he's the soul of the anti-war. He's the soul of the Labour movement. He's a man who lifted our hopes and our dreams. And those hopes and dreams are still here. And those hopes and dreams are still alive. So let's welcome the real leader of the opposition. David Corbyn.
Well, and on that note, we're going to end the broadcast. I'd like to appreciate every single one of you that have joined us. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much to all our medias that are also broadcasting it back in their base as well. My own name is Yoruba, and I'll be back again some other time. Have a very good afternoon. Bye for now.
Thank you.